Now, lots of people will keep on asking, how do we prune? Do we use a razor blade? Do we use knives? No, pruning is simple. Basically, like I've been speaking about pruning. We prune the leaves. We also remove the unwanted branches. What are unwanted branches? Unwanted branches are those branches that keep on coming on sideways on the branch. They are always heavy feeders. Instead of this food to go and to be utilized by the plant to make flowers or to be used by the plant, these heavy feeders like these ones, they come and they begin growing sideways. So what we do, I would advise a farmer not to employ a scissor, not to employ a knife, not even a razor blade. Pruning is very simple. For example, these heavy feeders like these branches, we just take it up, don't take it down, because if you take it down, you're going to just tire. So you just take it up like that, and it's done. Okay, just like that. So that's how you prune. So when you reach down here, these leaves which are thick and dark, you just keep on removing them away, keep on removing them off. So these leaves also which have holes or punches, you keep on removing them away because they are now useless. Remember, leaves make food for the plant, but these old leaves are now useless. You keep on removing them. Leaves which have holes, okay, you keep on removing them away. So these side branches, you keep on removing them. So we also have these kind of side branches that, like I've said, do not bring it down. Just take it up. Very simple. You have not even tore the plant. You have not affected it in any way. Just keep on removing it, just up like that. But when you reach on top here, somebody say, hey, Alan said we keep on removing them. Now, this one is close to the net. Do I still remove it? No. Just help it now, direct it there, and it goes there. So you keep on doing all the other work, removing those leaves, those branches that come like that. So leaves with brown spots, by a caterpillar will come to begin laying its eggs here, and the life cycle will continue, and they begin feasting on the leaves until when the leaf will turn gray, yellow. So just keep on removing it. Just take it off away, okay? Just take it off away, just like that. You prune them out, just like that, and you leave the plant like that. So pruning ensures that the garden is healthy, so that the food, the fertilizer that we have applied down, helps these fruits to keep on moving. As you can see, very many fruits, and all this is our kind of input that we put in. That's why pruning ensures a healthy and a beautiful garden. That's why when you come here, you can just see the garden looks beautiful, and the more the weeds come, we keep on slashing them. We don't employ somebody with a hoe because it's very expensive, so we just keep on slashing away. Only that, basically that.
Now we are seeing money. We are smelling money.
Money, yes.
Now, tell us about that bit.
Now,
because that's why you go to bed and will sleep.
Now, for passion fruits, I've told you it's a very expensive venture, but when you're starting it up, the kind of effort you have put in is what we also expect you to harvest at the end, and smile and to be happy, because as I told you, this is our initial input. This is our initial input. By the way, you're saying these are many fruits, but these are very few fruits, because when you come back on the second phase canopy. Here on the canopy, every place where you're going to see a leaf,
send us pictures.
Every place where you're going to see a leaf, there will be a fruit, because now this is our initial input, but this is what we call amagoba. here on the net, the passion fruits will never get depleted. However much you try to kill yourself, they will never get depleted here. Unless maybe you just come and say, ah, they can be Jacob now even if when they are not ready. But they will never get depleted here. So that's why we employ issues of security. Here we employ security, watchmen, dogs, shepherds,
I saw you with dogs.
German shepherds, strictly for security. Canines, for us, our dogs don't feed on cooked meat. They feed on flesh, meat containing blood, and
So if they get me,
they only need people. That's why when you are coming, I told them to first take them. Even me, they don't like me because I'm always not here so much, but they're strictly for security purpose. So when a dog, for it feeds, we starve them for 3 days. It feeds on meat, 3 kgs in the morning. Then after it takes water, then even it takes some milk. Then it will be starved for 3 days. Then we keep on doing that same work. But the kind of during the time of release, when you are trying to feed it the second time, you first litter meat around so that it can smell that meat, so that it does not attack us. But it will still know the master and
why it's here.
yeah, and why it's here. So that's strictly for security, and obviously watchman with guns here, because we are not only in passion fruits, but we also have other farming activities going on. So that's the issue of security. Now when you come to harvest, now I will task those ones who used, it all comes with the spacing, those ones who used 8 by 8 versus those ones who have used 6 by 6 or 5 by 5. You will find yourself that those ones who have used 8 by 8, even getting a sack in an acre is a challenge. But somebody who has used this kind of spacing,
6 by 6.
yes, 6 by 6, and has left 4 minimum, 3 branches, and you are seeing the kind of harvest that are already here. In each kind of harvest in an acre we get, when you're starting, they're just like poultry, chicken. You begin picking slowly, but there's time when what we call peak harvest. That's when you begin having very many fruits.
So when you're starting?
You can begin picking 10 kgs, 15, slowly. But right now we are picking like 10 because that's my worker. He's actually my brother, but he chose to work here. So he stays, begin picking on only 10 kgs, 15, 20 per acre. So as time will go on, because we are expected, we are going to start harvesting effectively the coming month, December. So that's when you are going to have our peak season of harvest. Peak season means somebody who has been picking 15, 20 kilograms in an acre, we are picking close to 100 kilograms.
That's a full sack.
A full sack per acre. But now,
how often do you pick?
We pick every week. But in this kind of harvest here, we are going to be, instead of picking 100 kilograms, we are going to be picking only 150 kilograms per week. Per acre. Now, peak season means...
Remember, the sack is, the kilo is 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000. But so, remember now, peak season, we are going to begin picking maximum 3. Somebody who used peak 150 is picking 300 to 350 kilograms on a week. Now, peak season means, now this is the money we put in, which means you have been picking this 150 kgs weekly. Weekly 150 weekly.
That's what I'm saying. 150 times the 6,000
now
kg.
You are going to begin.
That's almost 1 million.
Yes, but you are going to begin picking 150 kgs weekly for 3 months, 3 consecutive months.
But that's still a lot.
Yes, for 3 consecutive months.
Because that's 1 million per week for 3 months.
Yeah, but remember, each sack, a sack is 6,000. That's 600,000.
1 kilo.
Yeah, no, I mean the kilogram. Each kilogram, 6,000. Now 6,000 times 100, those are already 600,000. I mean,
150
yes,
is 900.
Yes, exactly that. But we are here on 3 acres. but you're going to be picking that on a
That's
weekly
good money.
basis, and
900 per week for
900
3
per,
acres.
per week for 3 acres times 900 times 3, because here it's
900 times 3 is 2.7.
yes, exactly.
So it's 2.7
2
per
point
week.
per week on a weekly
So
basis.
then that means times 12 months.
Times
I mean 12
no
weeks.
times I mean 12 weeks for those three what months. Now,
That's almost 24, no, 36 million, maybe 34, 36.
but now the funniest thing is this: after this is done, the fruits that come on these vines are done, we come here to what we call revenue amagoba galiwan, where somebody who used to pick 150 is now picking 300 kilograms. You double what you used to
And that is per peak per
per
week.
peak, which means 300 kilograms per week per acre. I would not advise them to buy land.
Higher.
Just rent the land.
Higher.
Rent it,
Rent.
because here right now we rent land. We rent every after 6 months. That's when we pay per month. We pay 150,000. 150,
okay.
150 per month.
That is okay.
So, but
Because
again,
you buy here, what do you
yes.
need here for after?
So now this gentleman says this place is 12 million shillings per acre. But again, I mean, if you get that money, you can begin telling him, you know what, the business is doing well. Can I begin
Paying
buying
slowly.
in installments? Obviously, somebody, if you have not been disturbing the person, they have the energy. They are seeing the business is doing well. So you can pay him close maybe to 4 million shillings slowly. You pay another installment basis until when the money is done. The same thing with another acre until when the land becomes yours. So I would not advise my youth there to just, okay, have the money, 10 million shillings or 12, let me buy the land. Okay, you have bought the land, so what next? Then you're going to begin to hustle, and you say, you keep on telling me, but there's no investment going on there. So you just use that money profitably. Maybe you can come to us, who have been in the system for quite a long time. We advise you how to do, because I've already told you, rent the land, and you keep on doing your activities until when you can think of buying the land to be your own. So that is it. But you keep on, for as long as the garden exists, that's how you are going to be harvesting these fruits that are always on top. This revenue here, they will never get depleted.
Revenue.
They will never. Because whether your initial
Our
input
viewers,
is
I
in.
don't think have any excuse.
So now there's another thing that I'll keep on telling my fellow comrades. They say, okay, there's space here. Can I put in something down here? Yes, here we have been having tomatoes around here. Passion fruits, we can intercrop with tomatoes, watermelons, pumpkins. Why? Those drugs going hand in hand with the watermelons, tomatoes, except leguminous crops, crops with root nodules like beans, soya, peas. Those ones, they have they suck nitrogen from the soil. Ogendo kwesanga, woo, you have nematodes. Nematodes has no cure. So do not be tempted to put in beans, cow, peas, those roots with root nodules. Don't put them. You can opt for watermelon. But the watermelon, next time when you come, we shall go to a watermelon farm.
Yeah.
Watermelon is again, when I speak about watermelons, you begin to say, passion fruits is not worth it. Because watermelons, they also take 90 days, right from the time of planting it in the soil, count 90 days.
Would love to learn watermelon.
So in an acre you can maybe budget for close to 4 million shillings. But the kind of investment you have put in, for us, we don't buy. We have buyers who don't just come to buy only 1 million or 2 or maybe 100. They buy the whole garden, close to 12 million shillings, and you go and you can begin, because you already have the seeds.
Oh my God, this is so refreshing.
So you
to
can
know that really you can actually beat poverty just like that.
Yes.
You don't have even to buy, because some people might say, oh, but we don't have the land. You can hire. Where do you see yourself, like, really in the next 5 years out of agribusiness?
Not even in the next 5 years, but because I've been thinking about it, maybe it's supposed to be coming the next 1 year. I want to open up something like a supermarket, or whereby it's only for fresh fruits. A place whereby
Like
you only come. This is a place maybe like for Balijawas. You buy fruits, melons, guavas, because you have guavas, oranges, purples are there.
That's
Basically,
a great
a place
idea.
where we
That
buy
is great.
those kind of.
And I wanted to tell my viewers, how has this really changed your life?
I must say, when I was still going to school, Mzee gave me my share. He took me to school very well. So when I was trying to pursue my education career ahead, this is what has been helping me to pay my school fees, to take care of my family, to pay my workers, to expand my businesses. My wife is into soap businesses, liquid soaps, cakes, bakery. I was able to open up for her what to do. So I'm also
At 27 years.
Yeah, 27. My
The
wife
future
is also
very,
still
very
young.
bright for you.
So we also have other businesses going, because passion fruits itself has helped me to also open up other investments. Piggery is there, animal husbandry, goats, cows are there. So it has helped me a lot, and I must say, where an environment whereby I can be able to have workers, to employ people to come and work for me. I must say it has also helped me to begin contributing something towards society, whereby I can also employ somebody, improve somebody's standard of living. So we work together. So for as long as there is something to do and it's doable, somebody can work and you can agree, why not? It has also changed a lot, whereby I have people who follow me a lot on the internet, on the media. They call me.
You also change lives in.
So basically,
You
it's
help
a venture that's
Yeah.
worth doing. So that's it.
So what are your last remarks for my viewers?
My last remarks, especially to the youth, it's not only for the young. It's not only for the elderly, those old people. You know, those days, I must say, I will not say I'm that rich.
But you're not where you
were. Abantu abagaga balinga bakulu, bantu bakulu.
Yeah.
These days, when you find somebody, maybe that has passed on, the family has gone, and they've inherited, yeah, that's their share. But now, we are on a level whereby work. If you don't work, you will not eat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
my last remarks are especially the youth. Avoid going to places where you'll be disrespected. Have something to do. Even if you are having something little, maybe olukutunga ngato, samba chalani, that's what you have. Invest in that. Me, I had something little, I invested in it a lot. So every time I get my personal time, once in a while, I come here, because this is where my money is. So I feel a lot of passion when I come here, because this is my money, this is my investment. So if you have something you're doing, do it for the good of yourself. Also try to also be creative, and you also add on something on what you are having, so that it can benefit you and even society. So this is what I have, and I'm very happy to have you here. We have learned a lot, and I really am looking forward to seeing you again. Come here.
I'm looking forward. I look forward to coming back.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I track this garden to that canopy you've told us.
Yeah.
We'll come look at the watermelons as well.
Yes.
And we see other projects.
Yeah, I would like you to come back, as it's a program whereby you are inspiring people.
Yeah.
I would like you to come back and learn again.
We want to know. We want to tell people it's possible.
It's possible.
You don't have to wait for people to come and push you.
Yes.
Why? You have your hands, you have your feet. Why don't you go and do something?
Yeah, exactly.
So I am so glad I came, and this has changed our lives, because, like you said, the money was for old people.
Yes.
But now it's 27 years and you're very comfortable.
So
And yet we're the ones with the energy.
Yeah, we are the ones with the energy. Let's use it effectively.
Let's use it positively.
Yes.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So that was Alan Balijawa. And at 27 years, look what he's done for himself. My cameraman is going to take you around. And he says this is not even the only project. He has many more. I've heard him talk about his wife also doing other projects. I mean, this is the way it should be. We have time to rest. You know, when you retire, that's the time you'll be resting. Now, why are you sleeping? Why are you resting at this age? So what happens at 50? We need to work for our retirement so that we enjoy our retirement. And we shouldn't wait for people to do things for us. We can do these things. Why are you waiting for someone to give you something, someone to provide? My other government should give us. No, he started it. Came into his mind. He started it, and that's the rest is history. So I implore all of you, especially the youth, to just get on your feet and do something. It starts with little. He started with an acre. I mean, you can start with half an acre, and then we proceed to an acre later. But you have to have the discipline and the zeal to make it, to break it, how to break through. I want to thank you again. Please send our messages out there. We need more subscribers. We need more people to learn, because the more you share, the more you are helping someone and touching someone. You never know who it will land on. And please subscribe for more videos. Follow us, like our pages. They also keep us moving, because we put in a lot of effort to bring this to you. Serena, thank you so much again for pushing us, for being there when we need you. Thank you for sponsoring us. We're really grateful. Don't forget to subscribe, my viewers. Let's spread the word and let's keep with each other. We still need each other. Take care of yourselves. Follow the SOPs. There's a huge rise in COVID spreading, and all that. The disease is getting tougher, and we also need to get more serious. I pray that you all take care of yourselves. God bless you. For any questions, Alan's contacts are going to run across the screen, and he'll be available for any Q's and A's. Not so, Alan?
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll be available. Some of you, I'm sure, would want to know where can we find good seedlings, where can we find, some of you have not understood some of these things, but Alan is available. He has a YouTube page as well. Sorry, Facebook page.
I have a Facebook page called Passion Fruits Farming. The first is a group called Acquire Farming Skills with Alan Balijawa. It's a group. It's over having close to 10,000 individuals in. There is also another page called Passion Fruits Agribusiness with Alan Balijawa. You can even just search in Balijawa in your Facebook page, just in your navigation bar. Type in Balijawa to bring everything that I do, specifically farming related activities, nothing else. Only that. I have very many people. I'm filled with friend requests. You can just hit on the follow button, see first. But on the page, Passion Fruits Farming with Alan Balijawa, it's a page over 11,000 followers that are on there. Everything that I do here in the garden,
He posts
I
it on the
post
page.
it there. Every time I go to somebody's garden, maybe I've gone for a visit, they've told me to come there and to give them some advice, I post it there. Everything that we do.
So for any advice,
yes,
he's here around the contacts. For more training, if you really want to get deeper and you want to also have him follow up with your gardens to make sure because I've seen like the gardens are very sensitive. You need to be on top of your game all the time. Alan can also help you. And I hope and pray that we'll get positive feedback, and we hope to see the results of this training. Thank you. Take care. God bless you, and bye.